Well, for me, Ripple is the Google of the blockchain world. It's first, it's foremost, and Ripple has been going for the top for all the money. I know we joke about it, but that's literally how they've been pitching for their whole existence.
To slow down your startup from gaining market power 5, 10, and 15 years from now. They don't want you to be the next clearinghouse.
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Go ahead, throw on those shades, buckle up, and let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. Total cryptocurrency market cap right about 1.89 trillion, down 3.4%. XRP 73 cents, Bitcoin 40K, ETH 2600, XRP up about 5.8% in the past 7 days. Altcoin season, not quite yet. We're still in the Bitcoin season, but we are starting to kick back up here. Still a long ways to go to get back to an altcoin season, back up to a 75. 186 million XRP shifted by major exchanges as the coin shows a 20% weekly rise. Big bags of XRP continuing to be moved behind the scenes, possibly setting up for a 2022 relist, also a XRP versus SEC victory. Attorney John Deaton says that the next ruling could bring the SEC to the table for a settlement. As Gary Gensler has been advised, Ripple could achieve a complete victory for the XRP lawsuit. We're coming for you, Gary. Ripple is the Google of the blockchain world. It's the first and foremost. It will become the first crypto in the market with a stamp of clarity when the lawsuit ends.
Well, for me, Ripple is the Google of the blockchain world. It's first, it's foremost, and Ripple has been going for the top for all the money. I know we joke about it, but that's literally how they've been pitching for their whole existence. You know, it's not that they dismiss us as retail in any form. They're a great company and they connect. I've never, you know, as creators and people, you know, on Twitter, you can get hold of all of them and they're really interactive and engaging. But their ultimate aim is top of the tree when it comes to, you know, to payment rails. And so for me, with the clarity, you know, even if it goes the other way and it is deemed a security, it's going to be the first current, you know, cryptocurrency with any form of stamped clarity in the space, and everything is going to be benchmarked against it in whichever way it goes. You know, with, you know, hopefully it won't be deemed as a security, or they'll get a slap on the wrist it was and move on. But yeah, they're going for the top. So when it comes to competition, after a decade, there's nothing on its tails now. What's kind of coming up alongside it, and it's great for the whole crypto space. You know, I know we go on about XRP, but we are massive for the whole crypto space. Is it's going to help everybody, and it's going to bring everybody that can meet that with them, especially when a lot of people talk about the ISO 222. It's a messaging service minimum requirement needed, as a, you know, and it is a big thing to be recognized within the payment infrastructure of you know, what people use, and it is how the banks and everybody read things at each end. So, you know, a lot of people are aspiring to those kind of benchmarks, and I think that's really indicative of Ripple and how they've progressed over the last, you know, decade.
Communicating packets, understanding that interledger is just, you know, a way of connecting packets that are connecting payment rails for one seamless global payment rail, which we don't have right now. Now, before everybody freaks out, because most of this is not necessary, you don't need to understand the technical, like, you know, infrastructure. But one thing I always do when I speak about this is always bring up the different, you know, the architecture of the internet and how those different layers are built on top of each other. Because from a developer, hacker, security standpoint, you know, we get to build things in a way, you know, technology is supposed to be conducive for how we use it. You know, if we want cash, use cash. You know, adopting on an XRP ledger is not mutually exclusive with using cash, but we still use credit cards, and our payments, ACH, BACS, CHAPS, all of them are disconnected through the various payment protocols. Most of the banks communicate with just a glorified messaging system called SWIFT. SWIFT has notoriously been insecure. I don't care who says it. It is always hacked. Now, no, you're not going to hear about it. Banks don't want you to know about it. I mean, understandably so. Now, this isn't to get in a competition, on SWIFT lovers, but the idea that XRP could be denominated with a global, as the global currency backed by a precious metal and use that interledger protocol to connect all different payment rails. So we are no longer picking and choosing who's more valuable in the transaction space, who gets to have an account versus who doesn't, which country do we like versus, no, forget all that. Everybody's connected on blockchain because it's open source and everybody has access to it.
Nothing can stop what's coming. XRP coming to set that new standard, that new benchmark. All other cryptos will have to follow suit. If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Big Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple, and I unequivocally condemn Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It's my view that Russia's attack on Ukraine is unprovoked, unjustified, and unacceptable to maintaining some semblance of global order. Ripple stands with Ukraine against the Russian invasion. Today, we're donating 1 million shared between refugees and WC Kitchen to bolster the incredible efforts helping displaced people in Ukraine and the neighboring countries. Ripple X Dev, Joe Katz discussed the ways in which Ripple X Dev contributes to the XRP Ledger community and why sustainability inherent to the XRP Ledger is the key for long-term success of the blockchain. Application for the XRPL grants Wave 3 are now open. This Wave's theme is contributing to the open source questions. Join Hammertoe for a Q&A on the Ripple X Dev Twitch March 15th at 11 a.m. PST. Applications are due March 28th, Wave 3. John Deaton says we need to know how much ETH JPM owns today and how much of the ICO it acquired. The consensus quorum JPM coin deal was August 2018. Clayton directed Hinman to reach out to Lubin and Consensus, who was represented by Sullivan and Cromwell, Clayton's law firm. Get the pick. This is all a show to shake you out, drain the swamp, free the standard. We're coming for that top spot. Sandy Young says, great to speak with the American banker on Ripple's growing momentum in crypto, our new partnership with Modular, and how we are helping the global enterprises prepare for a crypto-enabled world, the internet of value. Catch the article below. Inside Ripple's plan for mainstream crypto payments. Welcome to the mass adoption of XRP. Crypto Eddie, now we're down to shams and lies.
If you're raising money from the public's anticipating some profit based on the efforts of those folks raising the money, that comes within the definitions of a security and the securities laws. It's kind of straightforward. Congress saw that was an opportunity to mislead the public, to sell a sham transaction, that the public could make a decision, the basic bargain. The public gets to decide on their investments as long as those promoters raising money are giving full and fair disclosure. And there's basic laws about protecting against fraud, in essence, lies about what's going on.
They don't want you with those real utility bags. This is all a show to sell your bags off. Gary doesn't want you with those real utility bags because they know what's coming. They can't stop it. Bank XRP Payments Blockchain Series. What is XRP? The cryptocurrency making a ripple in payments, shaking up the system. RippleNet. Jump on board or get left behind. XRP Yoda. Banks will want to slow down new startups. Gary Gensler, you seem to be helping them. Paige Schill.
But I, having been around commercial banks for a long time, they really are looking for ways to replace their aggregators in their back office, whether it's clearing, settlement, exchanges, credit agencies. But they are deeply understanding, because they are pretty ambitious and very good at making money as well. They deeply understand that every idea that's pitched to them is somebody who currently is small but wants to get big and gain market power. So they're also always thinking about how to ensure that there's a check to slow down your startup from gaining market power 5, 10, and 15 years from now. They don't want you to be the next clearinghouse like the Chicago Mercantile Exchange or Intercontinental Exchange. They don't want you to be the next central node of market power. So you might share some of that with them, or you might find an incentive system.
Blockchain's coming to cut out that middleman, and the banks aren't too happy. Jump on that RippleNet. We're just getting started. Crawl, walk, then we rock it. XRP fans, do you see what I see on the XRP BTC pairing on the monthly chart? This pairing is important because some BTC whales may take a huge opportunity on XRP and certain alts in the coming months. And here we got XRP versus BTC, and you can see compared to the previous cycle, XRP may have a few more massive pumps left. And if we take the beginning of this cycle to the top of the cycle, it took about 4.39 years, 1,583 days. And if we take to the top here where we're currently at about 4.23 years, or at about 1,523 days. 1,583 days over here would take us up until April. We shall wait and see what XRP has in store, but we know XRP likes to come from behind to steal the show. And it looks like XRP is setting up once again. I hope you got those bags packed, locked and loaded. Total market cap for crypto, we are following this trend for over a year, creating higher highs and higher lows, which is a bullish pattern. We still can have long wicks down, but long-term cryptocurrencies will rise. After a year, you would have wished you had bought the fear up, loaded up on the massive opportunity at hand. And with that being said, March 22nd, March 23rd, the great work is complete. David Schwartz from March 3rd. Looks like we're exiting the storm into sunnier times. The future is bright. Headed into April. Also, the Bearable Guide picture going into April. We're starting to heat up here. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up that bag, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Peace out, Crypto Ghost fam.
And still XRP to my dying hands. And you just got played cause you ain't by no hands. Manipulators in the back with silent hands. And the flood about to burst like broken dams. And if you didn't get a bag, get a backup plan. And joining with the army, the only chance you'll have. And when you finally hear about, I'll have a platinum plaque. But I'll be up in the stars to keep your platinum plaques. I'm representing for the holders all across the globe. Stuffing bags and enjoying the show. I got no time for no haters, man, it's time to go.